Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and welcome to the 1.5 Caravan update. Which settings are best? Now, since I already put one out in 1.4, I'm not going to go through all the things that I went through before. If you haven't seen this video yet of the 1.4 Caravan settings, I highly suggest you check that one out first, as it explains everything. All you have to do is go to my page under playlist, look at quests and tutorials, and it's right in that playlist right there, along with some other really good ones. Being that this is 1.5, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the other Caravan video. I sent 7 companions out for 50 days. Although I did wait approximately 4 weeks, 28 days, for them to get all their money and their route set up. And then I just recorded what 50 days were and did the math to find out how much each caravan made per day. Now there's going to be 3 criteria that we do. One is going to be upgrades. Do we pay the $15,000 or do we upgrade them to $22,500 with more troops? Number 2 is spacing. Do you send them all out in the same one, or do you space them out so that there's most likely at least 2 cities in between? So Ortesia to Poros, Poros to Onira, like that. Make sure they're all spaced out so they're as far away from each other as they can. The third one will be trade. I have 2 sets of companions. One set of companions does not have hardly any trade. They cannot reach 50 skill. It's impossible for them. So they're going to be under 50. The second set of companions are all going to be 150 or higher. 2 of them are close. The Falcon is 143, Healer is 143. Everybody else, as you can see, 180, 169, 165, 163, 184. They are very high. I'm going to run 4 different routes on a trader and a non-trader to see who exactly makes the most under what settings. While this is running, I am also going to sit here and I'm going to let my caravans run so you can see exactly how much they make. So all you have to do is look down here in the corner from time to time, and you're going to look where you received. That is total money received. I only have 50 in wages. I have no workshops, no parties. That is going to be almost 100% pure profit. So while that's going, I'm going to sit this in the background and let this run, and as it goes, you're going to see the number pop up. So you can see exactly how much a full trader gives you. There's the number right there. And each day that is going to continue to go while I do this video. You will see some 7,000s. You can possibly even see 8,000s. So without further ado, let's get to the settings. First we have minimum, which means we're just going to send them out 15,000 all from the same town. The next one will be upgrade. We're going to upgrade them to 22,500, but they're all going to be from the same town. The third one will be spread out. We're going to make them 15,000, but we're going to make sure we spread them out so they're not touching each other and they can get as far away as they can. And the last one, we're going to upgrade and we're going to spread them out both. So for the first set I did was with non-traders. The second set I do will be with the traders. So doing just the bare minimum and just sending them out with 15,000, I came out with 587 per caravan per day, which is a decent amount. When I upgraded them to the 22,500, but still kept them all in the same city all at once, I made 630 per caravan per day. When I spread them out and gave them room in between cities, but still kept him at 15,000, I made 727 per caravan per day. When I upgraded to 22,500 and spread them out, I made 736 per day. Now we're going to go over to the traders. These are the guys that have virtually 150 or they are well over 150. So for the traders, minimum 15,000 all in the same city, I made 657 per trader per day. When I upgraded them to 22,500, all in the same city, I made 832 per caravan per day. When I spread them out, but kept them at 15,000, I made 815 per caravan per day. And finally, when I spread them out and I upgraded them, which this is what's running in the background right now, I averaged 856 per caravan per day. If you do the math and you multiply that out, that is approximately 5,900 on this number per day. That's the average. As you can see, some go lower, but you can hit 7,000 and 8,000. So sometimes you have bad days, sometimes you have good days. So there's a couple things we notice from here. First of all, as normal, the minimum, the non-traders, of course, always did worse than the traders. And that's a given. We expect that. The second thing that we saw is that spreading them out always did better than when you sent them out in the same from the same area when they're 15,000. It went from 587 to 727 for non-traders and 657 to 815 for traders. When we upgraded them, but we did the 15,000 to 22,500, they went up as well. Not by much though. The non-traders went from 630 to 736, which is only 100. And the traders went from 832 to 856. Not that much. I think the biggest thing that we could see is the upgrade versus the spread. There's not a huge difference between the two. Where last time you could see a huge difference as you went up. So what do we learn from this? Once again, upgrading them and sending them out in a spread out fashion is still absolutely amazing. And having traders will net you more money. However, it's not necessarily a must-have. Spreading them out, upgrading non-traders, I still was able to make 736 per caravan per day. I only made about 120 more per caravan, which is about 700 a day more. So is it necessary that you have to get traders? No. This is something you can do while you're grinding EXP, or you're in peacetime and want to send everybody out. You don't have to do it. But just sending them out 15,000, you're still going to make almost 600 a day, and traders can make 650. So I wanted to go ahead and bring this to you as the 1.5. This is as of 1.5.2, and I'm going to have Mexxico look at this as well to make sure that he's happy with these numbers and there's no problems going on. If there is a problem detected and he notifies me of it, I will make sure that I immediately notify you guys in another video as to what he didn't like and what he might change. Or if there's just everything that he liked, I might just go ahead and leave a comment. So I wanted to bring this also because there are people that don't play the beta branch, but play the main branch. So right now they're using my 1.4 settings. So when we upgrade to 1.6 and this 1.5 goes to the main branch, they can then have this video to see what settings they need since everybody does not play the beta branch. So once 1.6 comes out, I will do this again to see how the settings have changed in 1.6. Until then, as always, take care, and thanks for watching.